obviously, last game with Ohio State hanging over 100 points on you guys, what adjustments specifically do you think that the team made on defense this game?
I don't think we made any adjustments. I think, when we went there, they punched us and we just weren't able to respond. And they had one of those games where, they weren't missing anything. But I think, if I say we did clean up a little bit, just the details, doing the little things. And I think, we're more Big Ten tested. I think for some guys it was their first road Big Ten game, and playing the Big Ten, being the best league in the country, is special. So I think guys just got accustomed to playing this league and know what it takes every night to win.
Do you allow yourself to feel desperate in a situation that you're kind of, losing a couple games, you kind of know what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
Do you go into a game like this feeling desperate, or do you just kind of go into the same approach?
I think you definitely have to want it more, and I think that the message to the team is that we need to want it more and show it, and I think we did. You see Mike out there trying to take charges, and guys just diving all over the floor. Like, you could tell that we really wanted to win this game, and I think that just needs to be a consistent thing, though. You can't just win it when you lost 3 in a row. You got to do it like that every single night.
And it's sort of obvious since it's the point of the game, but how much better are you guys when you're making shots like that versus how you have been shooting?
Yeah, I mean, Coach always says don't let your shots dictate your effort, and don't let it dictate how you guard on the other end. So, we're maturing through that. When shots aren't falling, we got to be able to guard. But, yeah, I think we're definitely one of the best teams in the country, when we play at this level.
Lamar, for all the heights that the team reached in the first third of the season, it seems like after 3 losses, all of a sudden people outside the program kind of act like the sky is falling.
Yeah.
For someone in the program, how are you able to, is that something that frustrates you, or is it something that you just completely tune out?
I mean, just a little frustration, I think, but at the end of the day, I'm staying within this team, and, we're going to keep our own talks going, our own motivation. We know what's going on inside these walls, so we try to stay within each other, but I know this team isn't like other teams, so when, people refer back to that, I know being here for 4 years that this team isn't like any team that's been here before, so I'm confident that we're going to respond, and I just knew it was just a matter of time.
Lamar, aside from breaking a losing streak or what it may do for, resumes down the road, this was the biggest crowd you guys had since 2011. So what did it mean from that respect to give them a show and win a game, in terms of hoping to get them back?
Yeah, it's huge. I think only 6 Big Ten teams won on the road. So every time people come in here to come to Happy Valley, we need to make sure that, it's not easy from all aspects. And the crowd was great tonight. And they really, you could tell they really got to some of their players, and because, they had some guys missing free throws and stuff like that. So it was definitely huge for us, and just as a team, it just gives us that extra energy boost, that extra confidence to just go out and play hard for our fans.
Lamar, you know Seth as well as anyone on this team.
Yeah.
What has he kind of brought to the team since he's been inserted in the starting lineup, offensively and defensively?
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that could guard multiple positions. He just plays so hard. Being a freshman has a Big Ten ready body, so he's able to come in and just impact game rebounding, and he can shoot. So he's a super confident kid, and he stepped up in big situations. Coach put him, freshman, in a tough spot, starting the first game in Minnesota, and he just stepped up and just did what he does. And he's a special kid. I haven't met many freshmen that just are as confident or as ready when his number is called.
Did he come to you, or did you go to him when he found out he was going to be starting these 2 games, or did you give him any advice on getting his first college start?
Honestly, I knew I didn't have to. Like, he is a confident person. In practice, you could tell he's confident. Just as a person, he is, and I've always known that. So I knew whether he played or didn't play, whenever his number is called, he was going to be ready.
And dealing with the foul trouble that you have had the last couple of weeks, does it almost make it a little better to know you got someone who can kind of slide into your position like he has the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think everybody stepped up. Seth has been playing at an extremely high level, and everybody's honestly stepped up and just played confidently. in the minutes that they played. Like Trent came out and played 2-3 minutes, and he had a big impact on the game. So I think everybody's just playing their role to the best of their ability.
Do you follow college basketball on a national scale and just how crazy it is that you beat a team on the road, or that you lose to a team on the road by 32, you beat them by 16? The difference is home and road in this sport. Can you just do you pay attention to that? Do you notice that?
Definitely. College basketball is probably the craziest and most unpredictable that it's been in my 4 years. There's no true dominant team, and you can win on any given night. So I think college basketball is definitely in a special place right now.
Why do you think it's like?
I think that it's harder to win with just the young all 5-star recruits. It's proven that now you need older guys, guys that stick around, and the senior-led teams are the ones that are usually the most successful, most consistent early on. And I guess that's why. And it's just a good balance in college basketball right now.
Lamar, obviously, you were still able to have a pretty big impact on the game despite the foul trouble. I'm kind of just wondering what your process is mentally for dealing with the foul trouble. It doesn't seem like that's always, an easy thing.
It's just to be a good teammate, honestly. Do whatever to just become a cheerleader now, because I can't play. So I just want to cheer my guys on and let them know that I'm supporting them, and try to be a coach, cheerleader, whatever is needed. And just be the guy that's there to support them and do whatever it takes to get the win.
Lamar, we talked about the defense a little earlier, and Pat has been a guy since he's gotten here who's kind of hung his hat on his team's playing good aggressive defense. What is he like in the locker room after a win like today, where you hold a team like Ohio State, who's one of the best 3-point shooting teams in the Big Ten, but you hold them 34% from the field?
Well, today we put on the song "Ain't No Stopping Us Now." We did a dance line, and he started it. That's how he was today. And but Coach has been great, honestly, all year. He's been really receptive and listening to us and the rest of the staff, and just always trying to find ways to make stuff easier for us to understand. And I think we're in a great spot right now from relationships from player and coaches. He's definitely a player coach, and we do stuff that is comfortable for us and most effective, and it's not just a dictatorship. He really listens to everybody, so I think that's that's special. You don't see that a lot with college coaches.
Lamar, you mentioned that you didn't really have to talk to Seth about stepping into the starting lineup, but on the flip side of that, Miles and Mike both go to the bench as a result. Do you have conversations with those guys, especially considering so much of what they do is predicated on confidence?
Yeah, I didn't have a conversation with them. I actually talked to Miles a little bit, but I think just that the fact that they're doing it and still being able to come out and play hard and not just being about themselves is just a true testament to how selfless they are. They didn't have their heads down when they found out they weren't starting. They just accepted their role and understood they're doing what's best for the team, or what coach believes is best for the team, and they responded. They came out and played hard every night, and that's just a true testament to them as people. It's just not about them; it's about the whole.
Thanks, everybody.
One more. What did you think of John's play tonight, stepping in for Mike?
Oh, he played great, and that dunk he had was monstrous. I thought he defended well against West and made things hard on him. John's been a great person for us to come in and just be consistent, give out hard effort, play solid defense, good ball screen defense, and score when he gets the ball.
Lamar, one more question. How big is that 1,000 career points against Big Ten competition? The Big Ten is a little bit different. I've heard from a few other people that it's just different competition. And whenever you go out there on the court, it just means something different. It's a little harder, a little chippier. What does it say about your style of play, or about you as a player, that you are able to go out there and score 1,000 against Big Ten?
Yeah, I mean, it's a blessing, just to be able to play in this league so long, be able to have the ability to play every night against great teams, and I'm honored. But that's a cool milestone. But I'm more worried about the team, just getting these wins and preparing to go on a great run.